Hi guys, we're going to talk about everything you ever wanted to know about dental care and feet care that you were afraid to ask. Kind of a little weird mixture, but it kind of goes hand in hand, as you will see. I just went to the dentist, and as you all know, but I wanted to run through this quickly with you guys because this may be the last video I do on this for a little bit, but I wanted to, excuse me, get this out there to help you guys so you could get some of those questions answered that nobody wants to talk about. I was in the beauty industry for years, and believe it, people ask you everything, and so you just kind of get an attitude like, just help people. Okay, for me, my dentist prescribed this ClinoPro 5000, which I brush my teeth and I do not spit it out after. Now, this has fluoride and all kinds of good things in it. Now, before you decide to jump to this toothpaste, you need to talk to your dentist about it. Not something you want to just do because it may not be right for you. So I brush my teeth twice a day with this, in the morning and at night, and I do not spit it out. And I use my regular old toothbrush for this. Then I have a floss. Now, when you floss, you want to floss aggressively so that your teeth at the top come to a point and they're not rounded. And then I have this Listerine Total Care that I use. Now, this is not necessary, this third brushing. And the reason I'm sharing that is you do not want to overdo it. And my dentist was concerned about me overdoing it. So, but if I brush my teeth, say I eat lunch and there's something in my teeth and I'm concerned about it, I brush my teeth and then I rinse with this. Or if I get, say, acid reflux is acting up really wild in my mouth, I may want to rinse out in the middle of the day with this. That's something that I do, and this has fluoride in it. I want the purple because I need the fluoride. I know there's a lot of issues about fluoride, but I need the fluoride. And then that's what the dentist told me. And there are also floral rinses. So if you are not, say you're not on special toothpaste and you want to use a fluoride rinse, they carry them like right at the regular old drugstore, and then you rinse them out in your mouth, and you don't spit out. You kind of keep it in your mouth. So if you're not going to be doing this, and you might want to try that, or you can use the purple Listerine. Couple other things I'm just going to highlight here. I shared with you guys that I have 14 cavities, which are all done. My dentist, which I'm not getting paid to say this. I'm doing this because I want to help people. So if you're in the upstate New York area, use the Walcott Dentistry, Dr. Pugh. They didn't make me feel embarrassed. They didn't make me feel uncomfortable. They were knowledgeable. But my dental problems are from dry mouth, the meds I'm taking, acid reflux, things like that. So if you have those issues, these are things that may help you to have a better mouth. Now, this is a freebie, so to speak, I'm throwing out because I put a video up on this in the past, and I got a lot of, private messages and questions and things. But Listerine, okay? I like the orange kind here? Clay's walking in here.
What orange kind?
The orange, the Listerine that tastes like
the normal Listerine.
Tastes like turpentine. I don't know, but
it's nasty. But this is the mint, and
Clay got the special for me. But
they also have the blue, which is also good.
Mama likes the blue, yeah. But if you have, if you use the regular old Listerine, and you have, my dad used to call it jungle rot, but it's actually nail fungus on your toes. If you pour that on your nails and you use it, some people can just get it done in 2 or 3 times, but if you have problems with your toes with nail fungus, Clay's doctor told him one time, he asked about it, he said, well, if you use all this cream, it'll take a year. He goes, well, what if I use Listerine? He goes, well, it'll take six months. So you can dab that on your toes and go to bed or whatever, and some people say, within a few days it's gone. So that's a little trick that some people, like I said, something everyone wants to know but are afraid to ask. But kind of gross, but if this is gross to me, I'll just turn off the video and watch another one of our videos. But I wanted to share all this with you. The dentist told me too that because of the dry mouth, that I'm like, well, I'm 53 years old, I'm overweight. He's like, well, I should say the hygienist said, rinse out your mouth with water and spit it out. So if you have, like if you feel like, oh, I can't drink the water because I'm having dry mouth and you want to suck on candy all day long, just swish around some water and spit it out. It may not be as great as having sugar-free candy in your mouth, because that's what he said, to use sugar-free candy, but it is effective, especially if you're a mom at home like me. It does help. It's not as good as a piece of candy in your mouth all day, but it does help. And honestly, like, I also have low blood sugar. You might hear me talking about that. There's a lot I have to learn about that. I've asked different doctors and things about that. That's one of those things that it's like, just eat. They always just say, just eat. But I have found that if I just eat the regular, the good sugars like yogurt and things like that boost up my sugar, it's actually better than throwing in the candy. And then it also helps my teeth, because the bacteria in your mouth, and this is if you have dry mouth, and the sugar is just going to accelerate that decay, which I think was part of my problem, because the dry mouth, I'd eat the candy. It's like the battle of keeping the sugars up and stuff. And honestly, I haven't had any problem since I started doing all this. Now, if you have lots of cavities or not, I hope this is helpful to you. If you have a lot of cavities, I want to talk to you specifically right now, or bad dental problems. I'm not from the country. I'm from the area where everyone has their teeth perfect. I mean, it was like, oh, my family's going to have a fit that I have to have some dental work, I'm sharing this for everybody, so it's not like acceptable in my mind at all to let my teeth go. And the reason I say that is there's a stereotype that people that live out in the sticks and stuff, which we don't really live in the sticks. We live in the country, but I don't know, to me, I don't have any problems with calling me a hillbilly, redneck, or country, which is the lingo that people say. But I'm not from this area, and I know that it's embarrassing to not have your teeth look nice. You don't feel comfortable with it. And here's what I want to tell you. I had my teeth done in 3 days. We saved up the money from our taxes, and between that and the insurance, and even if you don't have the insurance and all those types of things, do what you can, even if it's just the brushing and the fluoride and stuff like that. Prayer does a lot. I mean, I prayed and prayed and prayed. When I first realized I had a problem, I was really upset, and I was super upset. Not just a little upset. I was super upset about it, because I'm thinking, oh my goodness, what am I going to do? And, where's all this money going to come from? Because it can cost tens of thousands of dollars to get your your teeth done. And I just look at it like, and I feel like it's a slow process. You just get it all done. I was fortunate enough that I was doing what I could, as much as I could, and I had so much anxiety, the dentist could only work on me last year, like 1 tooth at a time, and this year, he did like 6 teeth at once, and 3 teeth at once. So prayer does help, because I prayed and prayed and prayed. I had everybody praying for me before I went in. So whether you believe in God or not, ask the people that do to pray for you. And so I was able to do all that. And the other thing with that is, don't get discouraged. I know people that at 23, and my dentist also said something about my teeth being soft. I thought, oh, thanks. Nothing against my dentist. I love my dentist, but it's like one more strike. But I know people in my family, the dentist said, your teeth are just like butter, and they got false teeth at 23. I mean, and so there's no shame in having dental problems, as long as you're taking care of it. Just like head lice. It's not a shame if you get head lice. It's a shame if you keep it. And so if you get jungle rot, or get nail fungus on your teeth or your toes, it's not a shame that you got it. Just take care of it. And I worked in the beauty industry, and I heard it all, so I want to help you guys. So do what you can. If you have to get false teeth, so be it. If you have to save up the money for it, so be it. Sometimes you have to pray for a miracle. But in the meantime, do what you can. Smile a beautiful smile. And don't worry about what people think. Because, life is too short, and there are lots of people I know that their teeth aren't perfect, and they're so joyful and happy I don't even notice. And does it even matter? Because we're all going to get old. Beauty's vain. You know, it's how you live your life. So, but I did want to share that with you to encourage you, to put out some feelers and thoughts for you to think about. And I hope that you enjoyed this video. Keep smiling. Also, too, if you go back, way back, I think Clay chipped his tooth. He has a really cute video when he chipped his tooth. We got it fixed right away, but it was real cute. But if you don't have the money, you know, for all that, do what you can. There are programs out there, too, that let you pay monthly and things like that. If you're in the upstate New York area, you know, I encourage you to check out my dentist. And we're not getting paid for this. I just been to lots of dentists, and I think he's the best. And that's the Wolcott Dentistry in Wolcott, New York. He was really great. I was really pleased. And so I hope this, like I said, I hope this is helpful. I hope you learn from this. I hope if this doesn't help you, it can help somebody else. But in the meantime, in the jiggy spot between there when you get there, just smile and enjoy your life and do what you can. And just like I said, life is too short not to enjoy your life. And we love you, and you know, with or without your teeth, but do what you can for your good oral health where you're at. Okay, guys, like, subscribe. I'm going to go out and see what Clay's up to. He's outside working on stuff, and I'm inside. Okay, guys, be blessed.